Carter is a Belizean musician known for her work in the reggae, dancehall, and pop genres. She gained popularity with her musical hits such as Ex-Boyfriend, Mr. DJ Boy, Pretty Face, and many more. Since then, Tanya has captivated audiences both locally and internationally, establishing herself as a prominent figure in the Caribbean music. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our esteemed pleasure to introduce the very talented Tanya Carter. Welcome, Tanya.
Hi. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us today. But our first question is, as someone deeply connected to Belizean culture and music, can you share with our audience a bit about your journey from Belize to where you are now in your music career?
Well, I really don't want to date myself, but it's been probably over 20-something years I've been in the music industry. And, I started off going to an extremely amazing school, shout out GPS, Grace Chapel Grace Primary. And, being in, a school like that, eventually you're going to end up in either sports or music or, professionally doing something. And the journey itself was very, very delicate, but it was a hard one and not a road that has been traveled on a lot. A lot of people don't wake up and be like, I'm going to be a music artist in Belize, because it's kind of frowned upon. But you can't tell an artist that they're not going to sing, or you can't tell an artist that they can't sing, because we're going to do it anyway. Mm-hmm. So, even although I've toured, I've done the music scene in Belize, I've traveled, I've made, money with being a Belizean artist, especially being a female, is definitely challenging. And you got to deal with all of the above: how skinny you are, did you gain weight, did you do this, did you do that? And then they hold you accountable for these things. So even although there was negative, there was positive. And I would never, ever change this long but beautiful journey. I'd never change it.
Well, we are always proud of Belizeans representing us both locally and abroad, and your contributions have definitely helped shape the music industry here, as well as influence some more up-and-coming young artists. But we know now that you are currently based in the United States, so we want to know, how has your cultural background influenced your approach to music, and how are you managing the mix between the Caribbean and American music industries?
That is a fantastic question, to be honest, because now that I am living over here, I miss everything: rice and beans, chicken salad. When I was at home, I literally just moved here about 5 years ago. So I am going through the withdrawals. I need fun artists, no. However, with being a Belizean artist in America has allowed me to see things from a different perspective. Now I'm incorporate more of my grassroots in my music, and I am so much more wanting to share my culture with people. Every time I get somebody to listen to me, I tell them how proud I am to be a Belizean and, be a Belizean artist at the same time. But I am an artist first, and I am Belizean. And so everything that I do, I believe, is kind of like the rice and beans in my music, mm-hmm. if you will. So with this new venture, this new, projects that I'm coming out, I am getting involved because I live in Dallas, by the way. And so I'm getting, the yeehaws in it, and I'm getting cultures from the Afro world, also just going real deep in the roots by seeing I have some stuff up my sleeve with a couple Garifuna artists. So I'm just very ecstatic to be in this in this new chapter of my life and my music.
So you mentioned that you have a new project coming out. We definitely want to hear more about that, but also want to know, do you have a team right now? Is there anyone that is helping you, like a manager or an agent, or are you doing everything independently?
Oh no. When I was younger, I wanted to do everything on my own. I thought I was it, baby. Okay. And now I'm like, oh hell no. Please hand that over to my manager. I have a manager. His name is Alex Ayuso, and I have an entire team. I have a road manager. We call him Fatman Garth. And I also have an extension of my team. I have Bauza, and also I have my UK connection as well. So honestly, it's a team effort. And if I could be completely honest with you, it has taken a lot of the growth of me to allow people to take control over things that I wanted to be in control of. I had to lay off the rails for a little bit to allow my team to make the best version of this Tanya. And I'm so grateful and I'm so proud of my team. And I'm actually getting more people on the team as we speak. I just can't call their names right now. But the team, the core team, which is Alex and Garth and Boza and even Shabs, have allowed me to really hone in on what I'm about to do. So I'm nervous, but at the same time, I'm very excited and feeling very blessed of what's to come.
Well, congratulations on having a team. I interview several artists, and a lot of them also struggle with wanting to do everything and manage everything because of that lack of trust. And I want to say sometimes within the Caribbean, we are naturally hyper independent and we don't want to rely on people or delegate tasks, but that is a sign of growth. And I want to continue to wish that for you. But speaking of hyper independency and you wanting to do everything alone at first, are there any other obstacles that you have managed to cross or any milestones that you want to mention?
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty. There's plenty. Whenever you have to deal with anything, you're going to deal with separation of being an artist and versus being a businesswoman. The music business is nasty. And whenever you're an artist, you tend to just want to be focal in just doing the artist thing and be pretty and be cute and focus on certain things, which I do believe that has allowed me to just focus on just go be an artist. But I had to learn contracts and I had to learn how to just be completely engrossed into the music, into the business aspect of it. Thinking about how am I going to present myself this time? How am I going to evolve, or how am I going to, what am I going to do differently than the last Tanya? Like when I did the version of Tanya, which is the ex-boyfriend Tanya, she's completely different than this Tanya. And so it becomes the whole game has changed. And because it is a business, we tend to just focus on how do we separate the two. We're going to have a meeting about Tanya the artist, and then we're going to have a meeting about Tanya, which would be the business, the brand, the mogul, and whatever it is I want to be able to go into later on, because I am getting older. So those are the aspects that I'm dealing with right now. And, eventually I'm going to need, to maybe sign a baby Tanush or something, Bully Queen the Second.
I know that's right. So to all our viewers that are watching, where can they stream your music, on which platforms, and how are they able to connect with you?
Oh, that is very, very easy. Most of my stuff is I am Tanya Carter. You can find my music. My brand new single is Don't Let Me Down. I did it with the producer Boza, and we're very excited about things to come. And you can find it on YouTube. You could find me on Instagram. You could find me on Facebook. And I'm even trying with the TikTok thing, but I mean, it's so hard.
No, I've been
TikTok's
seeing,
hard.
I've definitely been seeing your TikToks, and you've been doing a great job keeping up with the TikTok trends. So definitely don't worry about that. We do want to congratulate you once more on your latest single, Don't Let Me Down. That has been creating quite a buzz, so congratulations. And our final question, Miss Tanya Carter, is do you have any advice for young musicians out there, artists, or even entrepreneurs who are struggling right now to pursue their passion?
Wow. And advice, like I'm going to pretend like I'm giving advice to somebody that I'm seeing in front of me that is like a younger Tanya. My thing is, don't ever quit. Don't ever stop. If you want to take some time off, take some time off when you've already established yourself. Don't try to, start, stop, start, stop. Consistency is key. Being completely honest, there's a lot of missteps in what I feel that I should have done, but I had to refocus a lot of my attention and my path to where I am right now. Get a strong team. Get people that believe in you and know some type of business, even if it's not in your business. I mean, talking about business wise, like complete business that know how to run a couple people. Get people that are going to believe in you and not feed you information that you want to hear. You need to hear hard stuff. I remember when I first started, man, people will be like, nah, that flop, that no sound good. And it used to hurt me because I'm sensitive, I'm an artist, like Erykah Badu says, but I needed to hear that in order to compete over here. First of all, America is no joke. Whenever you're competing over here, your level of greatness that you were back home is a different kind of level that you're competing for out here, because they have plenty people out here. And I'm not saying about great versus good. I'm talking about the level of what you think great is. And when you step into a bigger water hole, so you were in a swimming pool, now you're in the ocean. Now it's bigger, now it's deeper. So get people on your team that's not afraid to tell you no, not afraid to tell you that wasn't great, and not afraid to tell you maybe we need to fix the image, because that's when you know that you are on the right path. And it just take one hit, man. It just take one hit. I'm telling you, one hit, and then it could spiral and snowball into something great. So don't give up. And if you believe in yourself the way how I did, you're gonna do wonders.
Well, I'm sure your words will resonate with at least one of our viewers that is watching tonight. But thank you so much, Tanya, for sharing your incredible journey with us. We are truly inspired by your dedication to your craft. Unfortunately, we are out of time, but we hope to see you continue to reach new heights in your music career. And on behalf of Legacy Markets and the entire nation of Belize, we want to wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you, Miss Beautiful Destiny.
You're very welcome. And when we come back, we have a returning guest, Mr. Roberto Harrison, to give us a recap of the recently held La Ruta Maya Challenge. Don't go away, we'll be right back.